Okay, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk with the Fan Zone. You are chilling with myself and Roz. Pass water, please. Right up until 7 o'clock this evening. What's happening? What's moving and shaking? Chingy, we see you there. Welcome to the stream. Roz just said before we went live, Chingy is in the stream. Is the volume? Okay, volumes are right. I'm not sure why there's subtitles. Hey, but anyway, we are here. So,
I'm reading the subtitles.
don't know what the hell is going on. OBS. Roseanne?
Hi, what, Mrs. What? Are you still talking?
No.
Oh, I thought you were still talking. Did you say Rose is going to greet everyone?
Please focus and do not
I
irritate
am
me.
focused. You never say.
Roz is worried about the subtitles. I don't know. Does anyone else have subtitles or what's going on?
I can't believe you. You like
Roz is
just
gonna
stopped
greet
it.
everybody.
You did. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
What? You usually do that. Like, what changed?
I met a Jihadi. Emirati yesterday. Your connections. How? Where? Hello to the family member there.
Is there family member there, firstly?
Must be. If you said he's my connections or they my connections.
No, she did not say that. She said.
She's not asking. She's saying your connections.
Wait, did he say? Or is his surname just
Just
Johadi?
greet the people, please. Then we can come back to all those 101.
Good evening, everybody, and
Please.
welcome to the fans. Well, what are you going to let me greet, or are
Guys,
you going to?
these subtitles are irritating me. How do we take off subtitles? Okay, there's nothing on your side. Sure, it's only me or what?
Okay, so can I go?
Go.
You're not going to interrupt me. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Good evening to Auntie Sybil. Hi, Sheridan. Hi, Kirsch Green. Hi, Chingy. Our international guava. Hi, Adiba. Who else do we have? I can't see a lot of people, Tony. I see we've got a Marie Emmanuel as well. Welcome to the fan zone and good evening. Tony, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like, you're supposed to take over and do the formalities.
You can
You
just
didn't
say
even
you
say
can just say
birthdays
Roz
and
is
everything.
irritating me today, guys. I don't know why.
I'm not. You came here irritated.
Focus.
I am focused. Hi, Vanessa.
Okay, a huge shout out to Rayleigh Francis. It's her birthday today, guys. So we just
Happy
like to wish her a
birthday.
very happy birthday for today. If there's anybody in the comments that is celebrating something and would like us to wish him, please drop it in the comments department. With that being said, we would like to also say congratulations to the Gouveia family. Jamie Gouveia was confirmed on Sunday. So all the best to him. And yeah, he's accepted now as an adult in the church, so all the best.
And
It's quite and Dion. I thought you were gonna do that, but Roz's niece also did a sacrament of confirmation. Unfortunately, we missed the mass, but we didn't make lunch. COVID is coming with stories, guys. One parent, one sponsor. It's not like before, so we missed a good mass.
Auntie Sybil, we didn't swap sides. We're using the cameras today, so
We were
we're
waiting
not
for
using
that.
the phone.
Okay, have you noticed how close Roz is today? actually. It's close all the time, but I think because the camera's so far, it's looked like he's right on top of me. But anyway, yeah. We have Marion Deckford in the stream this evening. Good evening to you, and
Good evening,
welcome
Marion.
to the fan zone. So, guys,
Oh, that's why I can't see everybody. I'm on my own Facebook, not on the fam's own Facebook.
can you see how prepared Roz was for the stream this evening? Now, frozen fish.
Are we frozen? Okay, we're not frozen anymore. Okay, Tony came in here, worked up, and
No, I
started
did not,
getting.
do not.
You did. You were saying the gremlins.
What worked up? That was one.
Okay, guys. So load shedding has been a pain in everybody's behind, for lack of a better word, for the past few weeks. The signal has been terrible all over. At work, we have absolutely no Vodacom signal for 2 days. So if you're on Vodacom in Pinetown, where I work, you can't make a call, you can't receive a call. It's just hit everything out. I think a base station is down due to COVID, so it's been a real nightmare. And also with the streams, it's been a nightmare. On top of that, the load shedding is also causing traffic, because when the robots are out, people forget what they learned at the four-way stop. So Tony and I were actually speaking about that the other day. Where were we? Oh, it was that week that there was that terrible traffic. What, was it Friday night? It was a Friday night, and it was raining.
About
and
2 weeks.
for some reason, Durban, north of Durban, was just gridlocked with traffic from the earlier part of the afternoon, like from 1. What time did you get home?
I can't watch these subtitles. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can't tell me we are the only two people that have subtitles on our screen. Please, is there anyone else that's in the stream that also has subtitles?
You just cut me off.
Sorry, but I can't. The words are just no.
I don't think anybody else can see it. So can we just carry on?
Go for it.
Okay, so that night that Tony got stuck in traffic on our way home from work. What time was that?
3ish.
About 3ish. I got stuck in traffic on my way back because I had taken Jada to a shoot. Because of the load shedding, the shoot was delayed, so I didn't wait for her. I thought I'd come home, but I ended up sitting in traffic for an hour trying to get home because the bridge by Nandi, it was like a no-go, and I sat there. Then obviously I had to go and pick Jada up, thinking, okay, the traffic would have been cleared. I went through. Tony said, okay, she will go with me. Thank God Tony said she will go with me, because once we got down to what's it, Inanda, we sat there for an hour and a half. Guys, the traffic was, the guys were driving in oncoming traffic just to try and get out of the traffic. It was terrible. We had buses, we had trucks, we had just pushing in. It was just chaos.
Marion is having a good laugh at you. It's saying woods instead of words. I know, I'm also trying to pick up.
Oh, she also got it. Oh, they can see the
I
subtitles.
don't know if it's
It's
just,
OBS.
is it just iPhones or what? Yeah, we on OBS. So, but some do have it, some don't. Nerys, good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone. I see Angie has also popped into the stream. Good evening, guys. Thank you for tuning in. So yes, we are talking about, well, Roz, carry on.
It was the load shedding. So that traffic was absolutely. But what Tony and I were actually talking about the other day is, where were we going? When the guys were directing the traffic?
It's for your sister.
Okay, so we were going to the Bluff. And at Edwin Swales, the robots were out there because obviously it was load shedding. And then you get the guys that beg on the streets. What do you call them? The beggars? They were directing the traffic. But in some spots, those guys actually have it locked down, where they direct the traffic and everything is fine. But in some spots, people don't want to listen. Everyone's doing their own thing, and it actually makes the traffic worse. So do you feel that those guys help the situation or not? Tony says they don't. Tony says
Oh,
only...
they do. I said they do.
You said only your guys by...
It depends, guys. Let's be honest. You get certain people that stand at certain spots. So I think when you are stationed at a particular robot, you kind of get the feel or the gist of how traffic is moving, kind of a thing. You can just tell guys that hang around at a certain set of, at a four-way, if I can call it that, or what is, it's not even,
It's a four-way.
yeah. They know what's moving and shaking. Those that just like pop out of nowhere and just come and there's 1, 2 hiccups and stuff like that. But
No,
in my personal opinion, I feel that this is my personal opinion, if I had to weigh them up compared to professional people that are trained and skilled, supposed to be skilled to do this, I think that they do a more flowing job as opposed to the skilled people.
Maybe it's because there's more of them. Because you'd
Yeah,
have
but then you must deploy more people.
you'd have three.
There's four.
Three.
There's literally four. There's two
When the
that
traffic
take
cops,
on.
when the traffic cops are doing it, there's usually two.
Yeah, but it doesn't help. It's strenuous, guys. I mean, there's a lot of traffic happening at that particular time. But themselves should know busy intersections. Deploy more people to those particular spots.
Hi, Andrea, and hi, Dominique. When I get to a four-way stop,
Arika's also in here.
I can't see
Arika,
them.
good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone.
Okay, so when I get to a four-way stop, I count. I go 1, 2, my turn. Sometimes you go in because it's your turn, and
What are you
somebody
counting for?
else is coming. That counts like everyone's turn. Highball. You don't do that. You just know when it's your time to go, when it's your time to shine.
Guys, I've never counted it a four-way.
I don't mean count as in 1, 2, 3. I go
four-way.
like you go,
Roseanne.
you go, you
No,
go, you go.
it's normally. Is it not first come, first serve? Okay,
so
drivers come to the
okay,
party.
so if you're all there at the same time, who
No,
goes
you will
first?
never be all there at the same time.
Okay,
You're either
so
there with the person next to you. You obviously
no.
can.
You
No.
have to wait your turn.
No.
If you get here to a four-way stop and someone else gets there, you can't turn into each other. You have to wait.
Drivers was first come, first serve.
No, it's not first
Okay,
come, first serve.
so
You
what-
have to wait your turn.
You don't wait. What turn? You counting at a four-way. You counting 1, 2, 3, and if you're the fourth card, then you must go. You are learning things today.
No,
guys.
man, Tony.
We are learning things.
Maybe I'm not saying it
Drivers,
right.
I want to come.
But it's
I
not
want you to
first come,
through.
first serve. That car will go first. Those two will go. Then the ones that are going over, then they will go. Then I will go. Then that car will go. I'm dead serious.
So, well, a first person has the rights of way.
Okay.
How
and
long
then,
have you got your license?
No, okay. So, for instance, if that person now goes and then the second person is there, you have to wait for
No.
it to be clear to go.
Obviously, and then if we come first, then we next. We're not counting at a four. Roseanne, you're
I
not driving us
don't
ever
mean
when none of us
count
out.
it like that.
So
I
what-
mean, you... What?
You're going around like this. So if you
No.
approach it at maybe 6 o'clock, then you're gonna wait till all those have come.
No,
You're going
you-
counterclock or clockwise. How are you going when you're counting? Talk to me. Talk to me. First come, first serve. It's like a circle. Candace.
Yes, it's
Candace
like a
don't care.
circle.
Candace just driving.
I can't. No, but what happens is everyone wants to go at the same time.
It's in order of who got there first.
Yes.
The second, then the third.
Third. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Word yourself correctly before I
That's
give
what-
you two blue eyes
But
here.
that's what I said. Maybe I'm not wording it right,
Don't
but
come
that's...
and count here for. Hey, this one is making me nervous.
You've been with me
Limaka,
at the four-way
we've got
stop.
Is it Auntie Lee?
Yes. Hi,
Auntie
Auntie
Lee,
Lee.
good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone. We are talking about, and your niece is making us nervous here. We are talking about traffic.
Tony,
and
just wait. You've
and
been
no,
with
no,
me
no,
at the
no.
four-way
It's
stop.
my turn to talk.
You've been with me at the four-way stop. Have I done
We
the
are
wrong
talking
thing?
about four-way stops. We started off the conversation with four-way stops. We want to know from you, when the lights are out, what is your order in which you will proceed to enter the four-way?
That was
Ross
not
is
even the
counting.
question.
That's the same thing. When you approach your four-way, what's your order? What you look for? What's your sign to say
The
it's your turn?
question was, do the guys make it better?
Okay,
or
so
do the guys
that
make
was,
it not
That
better?
was the first question. We were weighing up the people that actually man the four-way when the robots go out. We're supposed to skill people in that profession. Right. We
Or no
started
people
there.
at all. I don't even think we need to compare them to
We
skilled
started
people.
there. Naughty, good evening to you. Welcome, my
Hey.
friend. Kaylee, good evening to you. Oh, that was a diva. Diva said that. So yes, that is the whole gist of our conversation. And then we just, took a few lifts, and now we've
Because
ended
you
up,
didn't understand what I was saying.
now we've ended up with Roz counting at a four-way. 1, 2, 3, ha, my turn. And then she ends. And then she enters the four-way. Now I'm getting scared, guys. Because if we are counting at a four-way, then I am very nervous. Extremely nervous. Where's my guys?
Wait, have you not been in the car with me at the four-way?
You didn't tell me that you counting.
Did I go at the wrong time or the right time?
But you can make me
What?
nervous.
What did I go at the wrong or the right time? You've been with me at the four-way stop many a times. Have I done the wrong thing?
We're gonna branch off to this
I
conversation.
said maybe I worded it wrong.
Come through, my man. We know you cycle.
Good evening,
But we
Al.
want to know from you. Because now you're on a bike and we're entering a four-way with the robots out. What is your... Do you also, while you cycle, treat the four-way like a first come, first serve while you're on your bike? Or how does it work with you? Because you're dangerous, yeah?
It's like you get there, okay, you go, then I go. That's it. I don't mean counting like...
I'm excited. I'm screaming at us, guys. Got me paging through my K53. We come in there, Chingy, we come in there.
You're acting like a can't drive.
Wow, guys, now we're learning a few.
Is that why you always screaming at me in the passenger seat?
Hey.
Go here, do here, turn here.
Lindsay van der Baal, good evening to you. Welcome to the
Hey,
plan.
because do you think I can't drive?
We're talking about robots.
Do you think I can't
We're
drive?
talking about load shedding.
How is my driving?
We're talking about four ways. First come, first serve. Or you count. 1, 2, 3. My time to shine. And then you drive. I don't know how it works. Some different strokes for
You
different
do
folks.
know how it works. You've been driving for years.
Different rules for different fools.
No, shut up.
Yeah, so guys, we want to know from you guys. Are you still like daunted when you approach that? Because it can
I'm
be
not.
quite... I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the street. Or you still like start hyperventilating when you get there? Because guys, let's be real.
No, I hyperventilate in Pinetown only.
Guys,
In Pinetown, everyone
Are you
does their
done?
own thing.
Because guys, let's be real. People, when the lights go off, then everything is like the rules are non-existent at all, especially on the road. And it's that as well as when it rains. Everyone's just driving their own way when it rains. I have
When
no
it rains,
idea how it works.
people get stupid. I don't.
Thank
know.
you, Sybil. I'm coming there. Just hold on with that point. I'm coming right there. That's what I said. We're gonna take another lift. So Al said, yes, you have to, but on a bike you have to be extra careful, 100%. You don't have side mirrors, you don't have indicators, you don't have hooters.
And also on a
Oh.
bike, if someone touches your bike, you will go flying, and it's way more dangerous.
You need to move with side panels there. I'm a little bit worried about you, eh? You a little bit worried. Okay, so Sheridan says, hey guys, let me have something.
Now let's
Yeah,
not
something
even
to
talk
go
about
without
road
getting
rage.
outrageous.
Road rage and Tony are like this.
I don't have patience, guys.
Like this. Tony wants to. Tony's in the passenger seat or in the back seat. She will lean over to what?
No, but I'm greeting the people.
No! When they're doing
Why are you
something wrong.
screaming? I must scream.
Sorry. No, when they're doing something wrong. Then you want to start. Just hoot. They just. No, Tony, I don't need to hoot. Leave them. Let them go. No! Hoot! He's not getting. No, Tony.
Okay.
If there's
Alright,
traffic,
alright.
go forward. He's not coming in. No, Tony, let him go. No. Just go forward.
Guys, do you remember, for those of you who were in when we just started the stream, Roz had clearly indicated that we were in city in traffic for an hour down in on the road. Do you know why that is? Let me just bring you up to speed here. Don't stare at me like you don't know what I'm talking about. Roz, in an I-10, looking like a 12-year-old, will let everybody come in front of her. You can't do that when you need to go
Don't
somewhere. And you need to-
exaggerate. It's not everybody. It was one person.
We had 6 buses, 2 trucks, and about 4 cars, guys, coming in front. And they just come to the side. And I'm like, hey, guys. Anyway, when Roz did eventually beef up a little bit, I had a bus next to me. Was it a bus?
It was a bus.
I didn't say a thing, guys. I didn't say a thing because as the bus is moving, Roz is moving. And where's the bus? Yeah. The person's foot was next
No,
to me.
I was before the bus.
My pleasure.
But the bus was coming over because I thought that he couldn't see me, so I started hooting. But he actually did see me. He was just coming over anyway.
Secure 7 is in the stream. She's
Hey,
evening to
Secure
you.
7.
What's happening? So now come through with your driving skills. We want to know what's moving and shaking. We were talking.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, you see, Siri doesn't even understand what's going on. Okay, so first and foremost, we started off. Do you think or do you feel that random people on the streets direct traffic better than skilled people, right? So picture 4 ways down, and you get those people that normally hang around at the 4 ways, come out and assist with traffic, right? Or you think cops or skilled people to do this thing works out better for you. Are you comfortable with having random people direct traffic, or how do you feel? That's how we started. We are now talking about Roz and driving, and is it a first come first serve when you approach a 4-way, or
I
do
know
you
it's a
count,
first come first serve,
or
but
you
then you
guess?
have to watch.
Or do you, not you, man, I'm talking about, I'm asking the stream, or do you just
Are you
like,
being funny,
you just
Tony?
like whoop it, you know, you get that,
You can't just whip it. You have to go when it's clear, and when it's your turn.
you staying where you staying, where are you staying?
That's why
They
you're always
just
screaming
whoop
in the passenger
They
seat.
just whoop it. Okay, so she just says definitely. Okay, I go so many buses. I'll be seeing the wheels of the bus go round and round.
Okay, so
Definitely, the
Shizzy
pilots do a
says-
better job at times. They even direct metro at time. 100%. Okay, Shizzy's coming from secure. Etzuguni secure guys. So
But-
he's more.
But Shizzy, that is because there's a lot of them, man. You never see 6 or 7 traffic cops directing
Someone
traffic.
says a hooter is a warning device, not a calling device. So use it. Okay. That thing in the middle of your steering wheel.
Yeah,
Guys,
Tony.
let me tell you
No,
something.
Tony
The
will-
bugged hooter. Hey.
The bug screams. Yo, she,
My bug box. It
She
got
screams.
a deep.
no,
It
but
gets
the,
a message across.
no, but the thing is, sometimes if someone is trying to gap in, I won't hoot. I'll let them gap in. Tony will hoot. What are you doing? And she'll lean over and hoot. And I'm like, okay. Or if someone's doing something wrong, I'll go, oh, look at this person. And she'll say, that person can't hear you saying, oh, in your car, you need to hoot. I don't like hooting unnecessarily.
Okay, so Marian says, I think Joburg drivers know what to do compared to Durban drivers. Joburg drivers seem to be more considerate. Okay, so Marian, I'm gonna assume where do you stay in the globe? Number
Marian.
one. Number two,
I lived in
I think
Johannesburg.
they're
They're more
you have to-
aggressive. You have to be
Who?
fast.
Joburg.
Johannesburg drivers.
No, they look so like who can sit in traffic for
No,
2
it's
hours
like
every day to go to work?
faster.
I can't. I'd commit suicide there on one of the freeways. So they seem like they quite chilled. Not chilled, but they're used to it. You know what I'm saying? Another 30 minutes on like a 10-minute drive. Cool,
Well,
calm and collected,
Well, if
but
there's anything I
I'll
know,
die in Joburg, guys.
you, Tony,
Can't do it.
Tony, if she sees the cars, if too many cars on the road, it's traffic.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
we're not going.
If she
we're
can't-
either
no,
rooting
no,
or we die
no.
dancing because I know my threshold hit the ceiling. Okay,
No.
so someone else said something here. Okay, so Chingy says 4-way stops. Okay, let's talk about the traffic. Okay, we come into the chat. Can you just
In
relax?
Umslangala.
Okay, some people have to put training wheels in their cars when they're entering a traffic circle. Just hold on. We're gonna come back to the traffic circle.
Hey, Rowley.
Rolly, what's up? What's up? What's happening? Okay. Marian Durban, Musgrave, and I've experienced that they're way more calm. Okay, so Sheridan says we've saved the date now, Vanessa, and our waiting. We're gonna have Rolly. Okay, just hold on. Hold on to that. Rolly, what's happening? What's happening? How are you feeling? I was sleeping by 9 o'clock. Guys, we took Rolly on an adventure. Okay, we're gonna come back to that. Let's enter the traffic circles because you're quite excited. And you're quite keen. Now, Roseanne, I'm going to start with you because you, after the counting, have made me nervous. So, guys, we've got a traffic circle. Last time I showed a picture for you guys. We've got a traffic circle, and normally they've got literally like 2 lanes that run. Okay, so 2 lanes will approach this way, 2 lanes from the left. Obviously 2 lanes across and 2 lanes on the right hand side. Rosanna, are you with me?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So, you know you've got cars in this lane, the left lane, and you've got cars in the right lane. Clearly strategically planned, obviously dependent on where you're going in this excuse me, in the circle. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. So now I want to know, I'm asking you guys. Auntie Joy, good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone. So I want to know from you guys, if you are going to turn right, okay? So it's a 4-way.
So
with
you're
the
going to
circling.
take the third exit.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Where are you situated in those 2 lanes? Okay, so we're looking at a traffic circle. You're sitting at 6 o'clock. You need to get to 3 o'clock, right? You with me, Rosella? There's 2 lanes per exit. There we go. If you need to get to 3 o'clock, how are you going to approach the circle and which lane are you in? Boom. Talk to me. For you to even think about that, you've made me nervous.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm trying to figure out what's the point.
What do you mean, what's the point?
So what do you want to know?
I just asked you a question.
Yes.
Load shedding. Rosanna's load shedding. Guys, where are you? How are you approaching the circle if you're getting to the 3rd exit? This one is buffering. You are making me... Oh, you're right today.
I am, but...
So Shizzy said, on a traffic circle, if you reach first stop and proceed, others should give you the rights of way.
Yes.
100%, okay?
No,
That's
but
one out.
you're
I wanna
asking
know
about the
where are
lane.
you
Which
situated.
lane
Yes.
must you be in?
Yes. You do know those lanes go to different exits.
Yes.
So
But
why
it depends on which circle you're at.
What do you mean?
Because some of them
Rosanna's load
don't
shedding?
have 2 lanes.
There were. Read Sybil's comment. Every traffic circle should have 2 lanes.
No, some of the small ones don't.
Okay, but we're talking about a 2-lane circle. Where are you? Read my mother's comment.
I can't picture that. Yes. So I'm
The fact
trying
that Ross
to
can't
figure...
picture it, guys, I am nervous. I am nervous.
Stop
Okay,
making me a fool.
the inner circle.
Because I'm trying to figure this out. I'm really just trying to...
Read my mother's comments.
I read your mother's
Out
comments. I
loud.
know. In the inner circle and indicate to approach your exit. Yes. So I
the
don't
next one.
understand what you're trying to say, though.
Okay, Marian says, are you reading any of the comments?
No, I wasn't reading them.
Or are you going to read them?
Do you want me to read them out loud?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so... Rowley, you always wait for the car approaching from the right. I'm trying to figure that out now.
His comments I don't understand.
Maybe...
Read
Okay,
the-
never mind. Even me, I think I'm load shedding now with the lane story. I'll stay in my lane.
Right.
If you're taking the first exit, be on the outer circle, yes. Right?
I think it's the first and the second, Sybil.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this question. You've been with me in the traffic circle, right? What you're actually speaking about, have I done it wrong?
No. That's why I'm quite surprised you load shedding.
No, because I can't understand. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so. Masa, explain it again, Rosanna. Huh?
No. I'm actually thinking of a specific circle, and I think
at
I was
Gateway
thinking of
Circle.
the wrong circle. Okay, bye. If you
We're
are...
going to Swadesh.
No,
Yes.
don't tell me Swedish. Tell me
From Gateway.
the McDonald's one,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So if I'm going to turn towards the hospital, I'm going to be on the outer one, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm going to go into McDonald's, I'm going to be on the inner. Because McDonald's is the 3rd exit. First, then it's
Really?
Amstanga, then it's the 3rd.
Are you going towards the hotel or are we coming back this side? Because
You
I'm
see
like
now?
we're going towards.
Okay, so if I'm coming up and we're in the circle and I'm trying to go to McDonald's.
Coming up from where?
From Gateway.
Oh, okay. Right.
And I'm trying to go to McDonald's, like we always do.
Yeah.
Right? If I want to turn to go to the hospital, I'll be on the outer one. If I want to if I'm going to go up towards Amstanga, I'll be on the outer one. But if I'm going to go to McDonald's, which is like actually going back, but you're not going back, it'll be the inner one.
We had to bring food into this equation.
No, you know what traffic circle I was thinking of? I don't know why I had this in my mind, but I had a 1-lane traffic circle in my mind. So I'm thinking, you know, in the block, when we're going to Joe, and there's a traffic circle. So now I'm thinking, okay,
Guys, I've seen people do some horrendous things at traffic circle. At a circle. At a traffic circle. some scary stuff. Whereas you approach the circle and you don't even know if this person next to you is gonna turn onto you or is actually going straight.
But what Wayne says is actually quite right. The biggest, fastest cars go first, because sometimes you get to the traffic circle and this car is just flying and you actually just wait.
Why is Rolly screaming at us?
You must. You want us to read the comments. I use my indicators in the traffic circle too.
You have to.
But other people don't.
Hey.
Other people don't. I indicate to
Me, I can eat donuts in a circle. I'm in the middle, but I'm just like, when you're just circling, and you're like, oh, this one, no, it's the next one, then it's the next one. Hey, you're moving in a hole in a circle. A donut.
Hi, Cynthia. Okay, so generally Wayne wins because Wayne has a big, fast car. Okay, so guys, the traffic circles at...
It's like the traffic circles only exist here.
No, the traffic circles are only in Durban North. Where else are the only traffic circles are in Durban North. That is in Umhlanga, around the Ridge side, and then there is Suncoast. Where else is the traffic circles?
Oh, Naughty said you must drive with him and everything's opposite for me. Shame, Ross. No, but Naughty is a traffic circles there. I don't think there's traffic circles there. Are you even safe driving on the
opposite side?
Links, talk to us. Good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone. We are talking about driving.
Auntie Sybil, Uncle Bonnie is dangerous in the circle.
He's dangerous driving in general. Oh, no. Tell Dad to come and tell us what he does in the circles.
What does he do in the circle?
I don't know. Ask my mother.
I've never been with your father in a circle.
My mother's a speed driver and my father's dangerous.
Well, guys, everyone that jumps into the car with me actually tells me, can you go any faster? Like, do you know that we are late? And I'm like, what is wrong with my driving? Like, what is wrong?
All you said is that there's a circle in Woodlands.
Oh, there's donuts to prove it. Even my sister will jump in the car and she'll say, do you know that we're late? And I'm like, yes, but I'm driving. Like, I don't drive fast. I never did drive fast.
Oh, we need to sometimes get to where we're going, yeah? Not just cruising.
And also, I'm a patient person. So if I'm driving, for instance, and a taxi stops in front of me, I won't overtake it.
And offloads the entire taxi in the middle of like a free-flowing road. Because then I will wait. And they'll still whistle and call other passengers. Almost said other patients. And they'll still whistle and call other passengers and you're cool. I would have had a baby and a foot and a stroke and
no, Tony was like the fast and turn and get. I'm like,
driving Miss Daisy.
There's no need. Are we rushing anywhere? You don't have to. Even if I'm driving behind a learner driver, I will drive behind the learner driver. I won't, and I'll just go and try not to make the learner driver feel nervous. What?
Okay, I haven't been at you when you are driving behind a learner.
I think you will die.
Guys, I actually haven't driven behind a learner driver.
I'm always behind a learner.
I think driver.
Yeah, because God knows why. God knows why you haven't.
No, I think you can say that you're overcautious. No, but seriously, where are these people learning how to drive if I've never seen them? And guys, I'm driving town.
I'm always behind the learner driver.
Montville, where are you? Just tag Rylan there, ask him where's he
training. No, God knows you can't be behind the learner driver. The poor person will meet up with an accident. No, I'll drive behind the learner driver and I'll wait for them and I'll even think as I'm driving, oh, I remember when I was there. And you don't want to, make the person nervous or try and overtake so they get nervous.
Guys, coming back to what we started with, where we were talking about the four-way and skilled people and less skilled people directing traffic. I think that there are some people that would not take instructions from unprofessional people.
No, I've seen it. I've actually seen it. I've seen get into a four-way stop and the guys are directing the traffic and everyone else is listening. Then you get this one person that just goes. They don't want to listen. And
to a certain extent, Yeah, okay, alright. If it is your turn to get there, I'm not saying zabalaza the things, but I'm just saying because in a case where you do approach that four-way and it is manned by unprofessional people and something has to happen, like an accident has to happen. Obviously, now what happens in that case?
You can't say that
That's what I'm saying.
the guy that begs on the streets or the whatever. What is a politically correct name for them? Street
The
vendors.
people manning that at that particular unskilled people manning the
No,
four-way.
I can't say that guy told me to go.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't think your insurance company gonna go to him and tell him what. Although you were light away,
It'll still go back to
whichever
who was
way.
there first. It'll still come back to who was there first. It'll come back to the rules. What is the rule when you're approaching a four-way stop and the robot is out? It'll still come back to that.
Okay, Wayne says need to move, please. No offloading taxi and Miss Daisy. I floored. What? Oh, yeah. What's going on in English there? Okay, so Wayne says yep, exactly. It's a four-way stop and go rules apply. And Wayne, are you driving? Because if you are, please get off your phone and listen to us. Then have your 2 cents here because.
But that's what he means.
I don't understand you.
The first person that got there, then the second person, then the third person, then you. If you got there last.
Okay, so Rolly says, Kayleen, good evening to you. Welcome to the fan zone. So Rolly says,
Hey, Katie.
when the robots are down, it's a four-way crossing. No one other than police can direct traffic, 100%. But now maybe you like the fourth car that has approached this thing. So it's quite a build up at each intersection. And the people in front of you are listening to these guys. Now, they let in quite a few cars. So there's no way that you can come with your
1-1.
yeah,
1-1, 2-2,
or
yeah.
your whoever approached it first kind of a thing. Because by the time that happens, you're approaching it with however many people in your lane. It's like chaos by the time
You
get
go with the person next to
Yeah,
you.
that's what I'm- when they go, you go. Yeah, I got it with
you
the
go with the
truck.
person next to you. Yes, you go with the truck. Okay, the truck's great. I'm going with the truck.
The,
Yeah.
the truck is untouchable, guys. And even if someone drives into the truck, because like where it's not, the chances of it. No,
It can.
those high ones. Normally, okay. Anyway,
It can.
That's a topic for
No,
another.
it can.
Kayleen, thank you for the
Hi,
compliments. We are talking about a few things. So, we were talking about can you direct traffic, and how that conversation, or how that subject or topic came about was we having a lot of load shedding throughout.
And it's causing a
And
lot
it's
of
causing
traffic.
dramas and whatever the case may be. Now, we get these unprofessional people that are directing traffic. We wanted to know from you. Do you drive, firstly? And if you do, are you quite okay with having unskilled people man a four-way? Or when you approach it, you stick to the normal road rules and you're like, whoever comes in first, goes first. First comes first. So,
I must
Talk to
say, I haven't seen. I think people are generally, well, besides St. John's Avenue, where it just always gets stuck. Because the problem in St. John's Avenue is that a truck will come over and then block the way. And even though the way is blocked, the cars that are coming over will still come over. And then they blocked. And then those cars will still come. And then they blocked. So that's what happens at St. John's. But I must say, other than that intersection, everywhere else, I think everybody's quite courteous, and they'll give you lights to go next sometimes, or you'll give someone else lights to go next.
okay, Dwayne,
So-
good evening to you. Dwayne Bernard has commented here. Welcome to the fan zone. I don't think we have had
Good
a comment
evening,
from
Dwayne.
you, so thank you for sharing. So, Dwayne says, Anonymous says, from experience, those street guys are amazingly helpful in Joburg traffic when the robots are out. Metro cops don't really man robots, and they probably don't have enough manpower. Maybe those oaks who man the streets must be trained for free. 100%.
That is an awesome idea.
That
An
is.
absolutely awesome idea. I think also there's a lot more of them than the traffic cops, because you only ever see 2 traffic cops. But with the street guys, there's usually like 3 of them here, three of them there, and they actually have fun while they're
They
doing
do.
it. You can see they're having fun when they're doing it. They feel like they're
They've got an order
contributing.
as well. I mean, they stick to the same flow. Like each person will have their turn to do their thing. But serious guys, directing traffic, it's hectic. Your arms, you know, so I saw your arms get just doing that whole movement. Where's Rolly?
Oh, you almost hit me in my face. What
That
the hell is going
movement
on?
is hectic, and that's why they end up swapping. But it doesn't help. I know last week driving in town, the robots were out. We had two. The one was relieving the other, so it's literally one female. The Grey Streets robots were out, and she was doing the Grey Street robots. Now,
Imagine
guys,
being
hectic.
Imagine being like the first time ever and you're at a four-way stop and you have to direct traffic.
And that's when they're training. They put them on the
Oh
road.
my
you
word,
can just
guys.
tell because they're all in the blue. It's all fun till you tip one and not the other, then it's chaos. Yes, you have the whole road running towards your car. Drama.
Or you get people throwing the money out their car and then they're running for the money. No, but guys, I must be honest. I've never had a bad experience. I actually, if I'm approaching a four-way stop and it's that time and it's load shedding, I actually like to see them because I know there's a little bit more order than if they aren't there.
And there's less
So-
traffic when they're there. I don't know how it works, but they flow. It flows. I think, personally. On the occasions, the busy intersections that I have passed, NMR, Goble Road, that they just know what's moving and shaking.
Yeah, I think so. I think we need them in Pinetown. Pinetown is something else, guys. Something else. Something else.
Guys, we've got 10 minutes at the top of the hour, and then we will say
10
goodnight.
minutes already.
And then we will say goodnight to you guys.
Did we even talk about the other things we wanted to speak about?
Which was?
What we spoken about? Weren't we going to speak? Weren't we going to speak about Lowly and our walk?
Oh, yes. Okay, so the fan zone decided to take Mr. Martini Monday on a walk.
Okay, for those of you that don't know, Tony and I do a 5K walk as often as we can in the week. Sometimes it's once a week if we've got the time. Sometimes it's twice a week. Sometimes in a good week we can do it 3 days in the week. So obviously, and Rowley can vouch for me, as we're walking along, Tony greets almost every single car that drives by is hooting and screaming, "Hi, Tony." So yeah. Anyway, so yes.
You don't
so,
even see the cars.
No.
How do you know that those people are my people?
No. Rowley, I think, got a wake-up call on his Facebook yesterday.
Oh, Ronnie's at a point thoughts. We need to talk about that walk.
He played one of those
Come to us.
games where it said that he needs to start exercising. You know, those Facebook games. So Rowley sends us a message, guys, are we walking today? So we're like, yes, Rowley, you can walk with us. Tony will call you on the way down, pick you
Actually,
up,
I
and then
sent a
he'll pick
message.
me up.
But anyway.
Anyway, so Rowley, Tony, and I start checking down Khalyun. So Rowley starts asking questions. How far, guys? How long does it take you? How long do you do it in?
Hello, Reese.
Anyway, we start walking. But anyway, the chatting is going. So when you're chatting,
You don't feel it.
you don't feel the walk. Then we eat marbles.
So it's like an incline. Now I know that is Roz's time to shine. Roz normally
hits it up,
whoops
sprints
it.
up, with
By that
my
time,
weights
I'm
on my
out of
ankles.
breath by that time. So, but because it's three of us now, we like walking at like a triangle
Yes.
kind of a thing. So,
So
we're
I was
having turns
behind
kind of a thing.
because Rowley and Tony were talking and greeting the nation. So I was fine with being behind. I was just there, you know, minding my business, walking.
Anyway, we whooped it. Actually, our time was the same, but our speed was 11 minutes per K on a walk.
But it was so weird because Tony and I have this routine, right? We do certain things, we see certain people when we get to certain places, and we actually just narrated our whole walk to Rowley. Like, when we get to this point, we see this person, and we wave at that person, and we do this, and we do that. I actually just realized that this is like kind of monotonous. We do it, but we do
That's
it.
why we
It's a
try and
5K.
change the routes. Now and again, we'll go straight up to ShopRite, or we'll go down to Hippo Road, obviously those that know Newlands. But we try and keep the same range, so 5.5, as close to 6Ks as we can. So that's literally like 3Ks out and 3Ks back.
Okay, so Rodi, what is it that you need to talk to us about the walk?
So
I must say, Rodi's got quite thick legs, eh? I walked behind Rodi and
he's quite a
Tony.
pace setter.
Quite a pace setter. And we had good conversation. It was nice. So spoke about a few different things on our walk. And then Rodi couldn't breathe at one time and he blamed his mask. He was like, it's this mask. Can I take this mask off?
Yes, we whoop it, eh? We whoop it. It's like trains your breathing. Walking
Yeah,
with
it
the mask.
does. You get used to it. You get used to
But
it.
I walk it up off.
But the thing is, you walk in, there's nobody else walking with you. So I usually take my mask off. And then if I'm approaching people, then I'll put my mask on. But yeah, it was a good walk. Rodi, please don't tell us that you are not walking anymore because we kind of enjoyed that walk.
Tomorrow we
yesterday.
on Sano. Oh, yeah, we can go. Oh, what's your...
No, can't go tomorrow. Jada's lights and I have to pick her up at 5.
Only me and you, Sano, we can whoop it up to Ting and back. We'll leave Rosanna, she'll be driving in traffic.
Yeah, Tony can take you another route.
Yeah, Rolly, if you can hear me, say aye. But anyway, we'll phone you afterwards. So guys, we are going to say goodnight to you. It has been a blast. We know we don't even have
Is it time?
going out song, nothing.
It's 10 to.
Nux. So then, what must happen?
You want to just say goodbye at 10 to?
Yeah, it'll take us about 9 minutes to say goodbye.
You already said
It's 52.
It's 8 minutes.
Guys, with regards to our Sunday shows, I know we're supposed to be winding down. We're not sure. Sundays will normally load shed 6 to 8, depending on what stage. So we try not to commit. But basically what's the Sunday?
you can't do two things at one time.
So I was thinking the walk should be a live stream. Every day you'll get a guest on the show. It's called Walk with the Fan Zone. Someone wins a walk with you guys and you'll talk the live stream, the whole thing, like how comedians in the cars getting coffee, etc. do it, guys. Yo! Read the comments. Got 10
Guys,
minutes of flying fish.
if you only know, Tony does not like Edmund on our walk. If the gremlins chase are out in the studio, can you imagine when we walk in?
I can't do it. I cannot.
She will never.
I'm gonna have to walk with a technician, a lights, everything. We're walking
Walk
with
with the camera. Get a cap with the camera on your forehead. What?
Hey, Roseanne got time to be playing games.
What? We have to think about how we're going to do this.
No, guys, we're not busy streaming our walk. We can't even breathe now. We must still interview this person that we're walking with.
I interviewed the person and I breathe quite fine.
On a walk?
Yes.
Who you interviewed?
I said I do the interview and then I breathe quite fine.
When you was, I must be the cameraman at the back.
like big girls, you know, big beard and you see those survival
The
things.
stream will
The
be
camera-
right through the stream. Loli, get the hell out. I'm not busy. I'm so sorry. Yo, I can just picture it. If I was watching the stream, I'd say, hey guys, you're making me seasick. Just stop what you're not doing. It is not good for
Oh
us.
God, imagine that behind.
Guys, we're getting chased. While we are live. Hold on. No.
That would be so hilarious. No. Whew, that would be so hilarious. Tony will be close.
No.
She'll be flinging the camera.
We don't need this. Shoops in the bush. No,
She'll be flinging the cameras.
I can't do it. We need a GoPro. But with
You've
that,
got one.
where?
What's the thing you got?
That's the stand. The gimbal.
Yes, the
I
gimbal.
can't put that in my head.
No, you cannot hold it.
No, hell
You
no.
cannot hold
Hold
it and
on,
walk
hold
with
on.
us.
I don't, guys. I'm not. When Ross brings just 10 rand, I want to die.
Guys, I have actually,
can't,
since
I
the
can't.
last show with Tony,
Did you tell him you're walking with chart paper?
why Are you there telling them you were walking with Flavor and
Guys,
Cole?
no, they know that story, guys. Monday, I think.
It wasn't. Yeah, Monday.
Monday, the fans don't go to the walk. Hey, the minute Roz tells me that she needs to buy something, I already start hyperventilating. Anyway, she says, we need to buy chart paper.
No, don't lie. Don't lie. I had stopped after work and it was Diwali. So the stationery shop at ShopTime was closed and I needed chart paper for Jude's project. So I stopped and I didn't have chart paper. So I thought, okay, I'll have to make a plan with something when I get home. And then when we were walking and when we got to Sunshine, I said, Tony, there's a shop that sells chart paper. Can I go in and just check if they have? Tony was besides herself. Besides herself.
Because literally that means, can I just go in and check if they have? Means, if they have, I'm going to buy it.
Of course I'm going to buy it.
So
Guys,
picture-
if Tony can walk with Cole and Flavor,
Yeah, but
I
no
can
one
walk with
sees
chart
it. Guys,
paper.
we're walking with the whole A1 chart rolled up, down 4K, 3Ks, 3.5Ks. Now, you tell me.
My son needed it for his project. Tony looks at what do you have in your pockets. Then as she gets to the corner, what do you have in your pockets? Because usually I say I have 2 nachos.
Yeah, we haven't had watches in a long
2 nachos and a madumbi in my hand, and then Tony will come with 2 chocolates, right? So that's how we
Future Life.
snack.
Oh, not Future Life. Herbalife chocolates.
Yeah, that's well, I have to just deal with the Herbalife chocolates. It's a snack. It's a snack. So yeah, I
They're expensive.
would prefer a Kit Kat or
Yeah,
a
or
Flake or something. But yes, we're busy with Herbalife. But yes, so I stopped bringing snacks on the journey, and we were there. So I had to buy the chart paper. I don't think there was anything wrong with that, especially because every time we go, we buy new Flavor and Cole.
It's in my pocket, guys. That chart paper looked taller than Roz. I mean, imagine now Roz with this whole thing rolled up. No.
No, but
anyway,
I rolled it up and I put it in the lexicon, and it was quite neat. I walked quite.
we are
nicely.
now officially going to say goodnight to you guys. It has been awesome. Thank you for telling us your driving experience. I was laughing. Please be safe on the roads when it is load shedding, guys. If you trust those guys, then you may you may be comfortable enough to follow the instructions. If not, first come, first serve.
Well, it's an order, it's a pattern, and when you get there, and it's you can't just be that odd person out. They're doing a good job, guys.
They are.
They are.
Hoots, give them a hoot. If you,
They were
if
5 then,
you, yo,
or 10 then.
these kids are charming, yeah. Right, good night, guys. We are gonna catch you guys most probably next week. If we stream Sundays, then what we normally do is we will post it on our Facebook page. Please, if you are not following our page, please follow it. You will check that we have made a beautiful appearance in the Highway Mail,
Oh yes, we were on the first page of the Harbour Mail. Well, the Shave-a-thon did.
our Shave-a-thon. Yes. So, I've posted those pictures earlier today. You guys can go and check them out, share it, like it, love it, comment, do whatever you need to do. Show some support with regard to that.
Okay, so we're having a little break before our next big topic, which will be start on the 25th of November and it'll run through to the 10th of December, and that is 16 days of activism against violence against women and children. We do know we had Earl in the stream earlier, and they spoke about doing the Durban Tour Durban on the bikes. So we're hoping to join up with them, and obviously we're going to bring you are we going to stream that?
We'll see.
Some live streaming, maybe from,
We'll speak to the guys after the
we'll speak
episode.
to them.
With that being said, so about 2 weeks ago when Roz hinted that topic, we also did advise that we did a campaign last year in collaboration with that. So there was a picture that I posted of myself, and on your hand you write, say no, stop gender-based violence.
We will post that picture after the show.
So if you guys are in a position to write in a hand, stop gender-based violence, male, female, doesn't really doesn't really matter. We did challenge the guys last year, but it would be nice to have some ladies.
And we did get a lot of pictures through. I think we can
Most
actually
of our-
repost those.
Yeah.
In the between the 25th and the 10th of December.
So if you would like to join our campaign, please can you send us that? In fact, I think maybe.
Guys, you know, the thing is, I don't know why, but when it leads up to these days, whether it's Women's Day, whether it's 16 days of activism, the gender-based violence seems to get even worse. It's such a pandemic that we are facing. Every day you read about women going missing, women getting killed, children going missing, children getting killed. It is a daily thing in South Africa, and it's scary. It is scary to a point that some people, when my daughter goes out, I like drum it into her head, be safe, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that, just so we can be at ease. But it definitely is a pandemic in South Africa, and we need to start addressing it, and we need to start teaching our children that it's not right to abuse women and children, and hopefully that will actually filter through. But the campaign is an awareness campaign, and we would like to get everybody involved. So just putting your picture out there, sharing the picture. It takes 3 seconds to share a picture. Let's just get the message out. Oh, you've got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them in a few. Just hold on for me, guys. Let's see if
it works.
it works.
Drum roll. Are you under pressure? You're not? Trying to go fast? Yay, it's there.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we blinked.
Thought we lost you guys. Just give us a minute, guys. Are they even still there?
I don't know if we're still live, actually. I can't see people.
Hey, but guys, are we still there?
It says live there. Yay, that's it. Let me see if you can see it.
Okay, so basically, this is what I am talking about, guys. This is the image that I did last year. There was quite a few of us.
Yes, everyone's still here.
Sorry. We thought you left.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Okay, so Rosie, out the shot. Come a little bit closer to me.
Okay.
So this is based.
What?
Yo, my word. Okay.
I'm trying to get into the frame.
Okay, so guys, this is what we're talking about. This is what I would need you guys to zabalaza to pull out if you are in a position. I just wanna screen thing this thing. Rolly, how we
The way you're making this look so unprofessional today, Tony.
sorry guys.
Like we haven't been doing this for the
So guys,
past
please,
year.
if you guys are in a position, no, because this is just spur of the moment. We just put the picture up there. What. If you guys are in a position to take a picture, something like this, and send it through to us, inbox us. We've got our emails. There's my WhatsApp number on the screen. It was on the screen. My WhatsApp number is on the screen.
Okay, I can go back to my place.
Please, can you send us that image, because it's something that we're going to be posting weekly during those weeks.
We would love to do it. We'd love to post you with Stop Gender-Based Violence, guys. We need to create an awareness around this. I know everyone does it, but it's good that everyone is doing it, because it's a terrible pandemic that we are now facing.
Okay, so it's officially in 30 seconds. It will be 7:05. So we are gonna. I told you it was gonna take us 10 minutes to say goodbye. We are gonna say goodnight to you guys again for the 3rd time. We will catch you guys. If not Sunday, we'll catch you guys next week, Wednesday. Night, bye, guys.
You didn't even play a song.
Wave.
Why didn't you play a song?
Wave. Right, check you all on the
Why
flip
can't
side.
you get a song?